Leo, Sagittarius. This is your past, present, future reading. And let's just get straight into it. That song that was playing is Meg Thee Stallion, Crying in the Car. I personally listened to this song when I was going through some shit. But I feel like it really connects to the energy, and look at the time, 7:44. But it really encompasses the energy of this reading, which she talks in the song. She says, all the nights I cried in the car, now the tears turn to ice on my arm. And that's what I really feel for you. So in the recent past, you had the Otter. You could have just been strutting along in your life. Things could have been going really well, or you were just really happy and really blissful, and not really thinking about all the doubts and worries in your life. But that quickly changed when the Stingray comes in. This card represents needing to make a decision between the old and the new. So this could have meant that a situation, begs for you to really think, okay, do I want to stay in this? Do I really want to, be in this type of energy? Am I going to really feel the ability to speak what I truly want? Because as you see, the Stingray has this illuminated spine. So when we say people are getting their spine, sorry, my hair, oh my god. So when people are getting their spine, they're getting their grit back, they're getting their power, their ability to express themselves. So I see that in the most recent past, maybe you could have started standing up for yourself in a relationship. And what did that lead to? The fire ant. This is in your most recent past. This is when we still harbor anger about a situation from the past. And when this card comes up, it indicates that you need to express your anger. And it's funny that the fire ant comes up in the fire reading. Interesting. But so this could have indicated that in the recent past, once you started getting your power back, you were like, actually what you did in the past really hurt me. Also, these are very specific messages. This is relationship, I'm sorry, but it's super relationship but so feel free to head out. But yeah, so this could have indicated that you finally stood up for yourself, was like, nah, what you did was not cool. And also with the horse, this card flew out as well. I don't usually pull one card, two cards at the end, but the horse also represents momentum. So in the recent past, after you said what you had to say off your chest, then you started to move forward, and it was difficult, but you are moving forward. Now in your present, you have, sorry, I don't know why I did that, you have the Vulture. A lot of people misunderstand the Vulture card, but when the Vulture card comes up, it means that basically the Vulture clears things from your pathway, right? So it brings a situation back into balance. So I don't know who this person is or what they did, but they definitely did some fucked up shit. And right now you're kind of in the energy of the Vulture, which is like bringing that situation back into balance. And bringing something back into balance could really mean like, that's it, we're done, or you guys are having those like meaningful conversations and talking about what happened in the past. But also in your present, you have the Bat. The Bat card represents letting go. It represents rebirth, so death leading to rebirth. And really that signals to me that that rebalancing that needed to happen was you letting go of that situation. Because it does show that they did something to hurt you in the past, and you finally got the guts to say something. And so this could be you letting go of that person, literally, or letting go of the anger and harbor that you represented. Either way, the next card represented in your present is the oyster. So this does really feel like breakup wise, or just like taking a break from somebody. But what's really cool is that with this death and this rebirth, you are really starting to take the step to tap into the talents within. So everybody knows that an oyster, what's inside of an oyster? A pearl, right? And you see the light coming from the pearl. Think of this card as you presently. You know you have gifts and talents. What would happen if you actually started to give energy into those talents and into those creative pursuits? Because what it sounds like is that you have let go of this situation, so now you have more time to dedicate to what? You. Money to make, and we all gonna spend it. So this can indicate that now you're just like presently feeling as though, okay, I let that situation go and I'm really doing me. And that could be you doing something creatively, or starting a project at work, or really putting energy into what it is that you truly want. Most of my readings tonight really do talk about going in the direction you want to go in, but what messages, the fact that you have the vulture and the bat back to back, I've never had that in a reading before. So it's really presently a lot of things are clearing from your life, and you are in a rebirth stage. And if this really isn't a relationship, if we want to do career, you could have been happy in your career, but you wanted a change, so you spoke up for yourself, and you could have told your boss like, hey, I didn't like what happened with this work situation, and you're like, it wasn't cool, and you move forward. So moving forward could have been like you leaving the job, you could have been let go, you know, whatever it is, you're still moving forward, but you're still in the rebalancing and rebirth stage right now, and now you have more time to dedicate to yourself. That's how I would read it for career, but this doesn't feel super career. But if that resonates, please take it and let me know. And then in the future, you have the elephant. I love when the elephant comes up, because it really does represent like removing all obstacles for your life, that so you can have forward momentum, and you tapping into the wisdom within in order to be able to continue going on your pathway. And the elephant will purposely put obstacles in your way to be like, okay, you can navigate this. You've learned the lesson. Let's see if you can finalize and complete it. So I really love when the elephant card comes out, because it's just moving forward, being wise, and it's also an auspicious card. It means, you know, blessings to you and are coming to you on your pathway. But also in the future, you have the gazelle. The gazelle represents being hyper vigilant of your surroundings, being fearful of what does surround you. When this card comes up, is that as you are going through these changes and moving forward, always remember the present moment. So if you're sitting on a balcony like I am right now, taking the sky, taking the energy, if you are spending time with you know, a loved one, really cherish that moment. Or even if it's with yourself, you know, cherish the time that you spent alone. For me, I know I'm a super loner, not in a bad way, but I just like, you know, listening to music, smoking. And then, I don't know why I said it like that. Anyway, and then in your future, you also have the firefly. So this could indicate that as you become more present in your day-to-day, and as you move forward on your pathway, that you are going to have a piece of energy that surges within you, that coincides with inspiration. So you can have a spark of inspiration. And I don't know if you guys know fireflies or have seen them, but their light goes like this, and then it goes like this. So on, off, And so your job is, when you do get this moment of inspiration, what are you going to do with it? Make sure that you remember this reading and think about the oyster. What is the pearl within myself? How can I move forward? And how can I take this moment of inspiration? I really hope this resonated. This is really specific, but if you have any questions, please let me know, and go to the link down below to hit me up for a reading, and follow me on social media, Instagram, Vegan Mommy Tarot. And thanks for joining. Stay safe, everyone.